Hello, Warren here again with the Peach State Prime Transformers channel. And it's another Transformers Tuesday as I film this. And this week, we actually got a pretty big drop. Yes, it already leaked on social media beforehand, which is really getting to be a bummer. And most of these are, leaked beforehand, but I should be used to it. But it's still a little irritating. So what we have this week is actually not something new. It's an anniversary re-release of a set of figures. And of course, what I'm referring to is the 7-pack of Beast Wars Predacons. Specifically, really the Season 1 Predacons. I don't really see anyone missing, so it's a pretty complete set. Who you get in this set is Leader Class Megatron, which of course was originally released under the War for Cybertron Kingdom line, and most of these date back to Kingdom. You also have Inferno. You have, who's a Voyager class. You have Terrorsaur. And what makes Terrorsaur special in this release is that he was previously an Amazon exclusive, part of the Golden Disc collection. So it's nice to see him back for people who may have missed out. Then you also have Tarantulus, Blackarachnia, Waspinator, and Scorponok, who all, of course, are, those last 5 are deluxe class. So, and of course, they all come packaged in a nice anniversary box set. This year being the 30th anniversary of Beast Wars, in addition to the 40th anniversary of Transformers the movie. Of course, this coming after that movie. So it's a very nice box. You can see on the artwork there, they're all charging, kind of like in that closing shot of the original Beast Wars opening theme. No doubt at all in my mind, we will be getting a Maximal set. I mean, look, they're all running to my right-hand side, directly towards somebody. So it's going to be the Maximals, and you'll probably be able to put the boxes together. And it won't be seamless. You can see, you have those reptile scales there. Excuse me. But it'll still look pretty cool side by side on a shelf. As far as the value here, so I don't really see in these images, I'm not seeing anything different between these releases and the original releases, which is fine. I mean, it's a nice anniversary set for anyone who missed out on these originally or just is a collector of box sets. So nothing wrong there at all. At least to me, there's nothing wrong with it. Each of these is a pretty solid figure, with one exception. I will say, I like the Megatron. I think Terrorsaur, who's a partial off of the Airazor mold, are both great. Blackarachnia is awesome. The most accurate Blackarachnia we've ever had outside of, say, Masterpiece. Same goes for Tarantulus. Waspinator, solid. I like the Inferno figure. I know that, some people would like to see a second blaster with Inferno. So that he can have his... because you have to choose with the one gun, whether he holds it or he has that, for what everybody calls his spinning butt mode, to represent that. So an addition of a second blaster would have been nice in this release, but, not a deal breaker. I think I wouldn't recommend it as a deal breaker for anyone interested in this set. The one that isn't super solid, in my opinion, is Scorponok. And really, you know, I have no issue with his transformation. His looks are pretty show accurate. The problem is his size. When you look at him in the show, in the original toy, you know, he was he would be considered a Voyager by today's standards. He was what they called a Mega back in the Beast Wars days. You know, he even does have that little Cyber Bee Easter egg in one of his claws. So, you know, I can't really, you know, say the design's bad, other than it should have been upscaled to a Voyager, like Inferno. Because Inferno really pretty much retained his same size from his original release. As far as value, so this is where, you know, I do question, you know, so this set is coming in at $219.99, or let's just round it up to $220. If we were to price this set out at today's current prices, which we have to, you know, the tariff prices, the surcharges, all that. So your leader class Megatron would go for around $60, standard retail. I'm talking Target, Walmart here. Your Voyager is going for, let's just say, because I know there's been some up and down, we're just going to say $45 for sake of argument. And your remaining 5 are going for roughly around $28 or $27.99 now. So if we add all that together, that's right around $245. And this set is, again, coming in at $220. You're saving $25 if you were to go out and buy all these figures now in today's market, by going with this box set. Now, do you have the option to go out and buy these figures individually at today's market prices? Not really. You know, you're going to find them secondhand now. Maybe some online retailers might still have some stock. You know, whether they raise the prices or not, you know, it depends on the retailer. Or, of course, you know, you could probably find them on eBay. Probably well past time for them to show up anywhere like a discount store like Ross or Ollie's. You know, maybe some, again, independent retailers, collectible stores. Depends, you know, if they've upped the price to match everything else, or if they left them if they have extra stock. So I'm just going to say this is actually one of the first times that I consider Hasbro offering collectors a deal for buying a box set or a package, you know, lot of figures. So yeah, I mean, if you need these figures, I'd go for it. Now, I personally am not going to go for it because of what I'm about to show you. And yeah, I could have just said this, but, you know, then I wouldn't get to show off my figures. So this is my Generations Beast Wars collection. Yeah, they're all kind of squeezed together. You know, don't pay attention to anything above here. I really need to dust that. But, you know, it's the shelf space I have to work with currently. But I have Megatron. Scorponok's hiding down there. I have Inferno, Tarantulus, Waspinator, and Blackarachnia. So, oh, and Terrorsaur, who has a cobweb on him. But, you know, with that being said, I don't need this set. If there is any difference, it's not enough for me to justify buying them all over again, unless I wanted just a box set. But I'm happy with the ones I have right now. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a shorter one. You know, just wanted to reflect on what the offerings were for Transformers Tuesday this week. You know, again, not a bad offering. It's more of a, I don't really want to call it a sale, but it's a deal that Hasbro's offering its collectors to complete their collections if they need to. You know, even if you already have just one of these, deluxe classes, or maybe even just Inferno, it still might be worth doing. Because again, you got $25 off already. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, I invite you to give it a like here on YouTube, and of course subscribe for more content like this, and reviews, reflections, discussions, events, all surrounding Transformers. Also, leave a comment. What do you think of this re-release? Do you think they should have changed it up? Do you think it's a deal like I broke it down? What else would you like to see? And what do you think the exact makeup of the Maximal box set's going to be? Because we know it's coming. They have the molds. Obviously, the box is already set up for it. It's the 30th anniversary. It's coming. So maybe share what you think is going to be packed in there. For the 30th, I personally would like to see a new Transmetals Beast Wars Megatron myself. Mine broke, as you saw in a video. So I'd love to have that character re-represented. Anyways, if you like just, other stuff, other fun stuff, whether it be travel stuff, looking at attractions, fun places to eat, fun shops, including collectible shops. Check out my other channel, simply called Peach State Prime, and you'll find all that fun stuff there. Anyways, thank you once again for watching. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.